What's up guys, Alex from FIFA Scouting Tips here, and welcome to Season 3, Episode 17 of Pompey Youth Stars. Before I get started, I've had a couple of comments about how seeing as FIFA 16 is coming up, we're almost there now. People have been saying maybe I should sim some games, get through to the next season and have promoted those players from my youth academy so we can use them next season for a bit and see what they're like, rather than just playing every match, because as it is, I think I've probably only really got time to just get to the end of this season. We're in mid-March at the moment. Get to the end of the season before FIFA 16 comes out if I play every game. So if I simmed games, I could get into the next season, promote those players in my youth academy and see what they're like for a bit. I don't know if I'll be able to do a whole season, but I'll be able to do a bit of time. But obviously that would mean I wouldn't be playing anywhere near as many matches for you guys. So can you guys let me know in the comments which you want me to do, whether you want me to sim forward a bit, get those players promoted, use them next season for a bit, or stick to just playing matches as I've been doing recently, so you can see me using these players in action that I've already got. Right then, we have our first scouting update, and it is from Schumacher in England, and he has Akini Ado, 64 to 88 potential. Could be okay. I think it's worth looking at him for one more month, probably mid to late 70s potential, so maybe we'll see what he's like next month. Then we have Obafemi Yeboah, 56 to 78 potential, just not really good enough, I don't think. Then Ruben Barnes, 59 to 81 potential, again not good enough. And Zende Ofrata, 65 to 89, again probably not quite good enough, but I think I'll leave him for one more month just so we can see what he's like next time, but I'll probably end up getting rid of him. But we have these two players anyway from England. And a couple of days later we have this update from Demidov, and he is in the USA, and we have Bill Burling, 62 to 86 potential. Probably not going to need him. I will leave him just for one more month because he's kind of on the brink of being rejected, but I'll see what he's like next month. Then we have Brad Stanko, 61 to 83, turning that player down. Levette Goncalves, 59 to 79 potential, again turning him down. And Ryan Evans, 59 to 81, turning him down as well. So we have Bill Burling, maybe taking one, but we'll see what he's like next month. Okay, we now have our last message, scouting report from Nigeria, and we have Charles Achiampong, 58 to 80 potential, definitely not good enough. Then Akini Lamptey after 2 months, 64 to 82 potential, again not good enough. John Amadako, 65 to 87 potential goalkeeper. Given that we've got two really good goalkeepers already, we're probably not going to need this guy because his potential is a bit questionable, so we'll turn him down. John Aweri, 53 to 73, definitely don't need that player. And then Mohamed Yeboah, same with the last goalkeeper, don't need this one either, so we'll turn him down as well. Okay, let's get straight into our first game of the episode. We have Swansea in the league. It could be a fairly even game, I think. They're not going to be miles better than us, but equally I don't think they're going to be much worse than us, so hopefully we can still come out with a decent result. First chance fell my way, and it was a silly one. A lovely ball over the top towards Bong, who uses pace as usual to get away from the defenders. A pretty weak shot at the goalkeeper, but the ball dropped to him, defender did nothing, and Bong just poked it into the goal. Felt so lucky to have got that one. The defender did absolutely nothing, really didn't deal with it, but I wasn't going to turn that chance down, and that brought Bong up to 19 goals in the season so far. Really good. A fantastic piece of play then from us, passing the ball around, keeping possession really nicely, before Bong played it through to Quinton. A great turn away from the defender, dinked the ball into the box. Unfortunately we couldn't quite finish off that amazing move. Swansea did have chances of their own though, this one pulling off a good save from Doherty there to keep the ball out and keep the score the same. Then a good tackle from Ajay Boateng set Bong off again, using that pace once more, but the goalkeeper came out very quickly and denied him his second goal of the match. Then the ball from the resulting corner dropped to Corey. Unfortunately it was Corey, so of course he smashed it wide. Came in at half time and it was 1-1, but a very close half. Swansea just edging it on possession. I had slightly more shots, but they had more on target, so it was a very close half. Could have gone either way, so 1-0, quite a good result for me considering that. Second half we came out with possibly the pass of the season from Ajay Boateng through to Bong, but his shot was well saved by their goalkeeper. Swansea kept up their own attacks though. I thought this was going miles over, but it dipped right at the last second. But then more work from Ajay Boateng down the wing, setting off Bong on another run into the box, and this time I made it count. A good turn away from the defender, and he smashed it into the corner of the goal. Really good acceleration there to get away from the defender, who put in a hopeless tackle, and there was no way the goalkeeper was going to save that one. That brought Bong up to 20 goals for the season, hitting that milestone really well. But almost instantly Swansea replied, dancing past my defenders, crossing it in and heading the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-1 and to make it a very nervy finish to the game. Luckily though we managed to hold on for the 2-1 victory. And once again, it was a very, very close half. Swansea just edging the possession, could really have gone either way. So considering that, a 2-1 win was a pretty good result against a very good Swansea side. Bong got an 8.0 rating, but he was just edged out of man of the match by Ajay Boateng, who got an 8.1. A very, very solid performance from him on the left, and De Silva got a 7.5. So some good performances there, and we got a very, very good result against Swansea, 2-1 winners. Okay, we're on the 1st of the month, and that means it's time to look at how our squad are growing. So we have Mark Doherty on 79 plus 3, then David Brown on 71 plus 3, then Tim Zimmerman on 72 plus 3, then Liam Osborne up to 65 plus 1, then Karim Stegmaier on 68 plus 2, before Aymeric Berviger on 68 plus 2 as well. Then we have Danny Corey on 68 plus 4. His jumping and strength growing really nicely actually. It's good to see physical stats growing on promoted players from a youth squad. It's quite unusual, and that strength and jumping is really, really useful for a centre back. And then we have Angelo De Silva, he's now grown up to 70 plus 4. Then Philip Jayamera on 74 plus 3. Then Dylan Quinton on 72 plus 2. And Francesco Verri also on 72 plus 2. Then we get to Keaton Nichols on 64 plus 4, he's grown another point this month. And then we have Ryan Green on 65 plus 4. Then Samuel Ajay Boateng on 73 plus 3. Before Yuri Lodigan on 70 plus 4. Then Michael Pender on 75 plus 4, really good rating for him. And then Dimitri Guirassy on 69 plus 3. Then Shuttleworth Vatanen hasn't grown at all on 60. And then Kelvin Bong has grown, he's now on 76 plus 4. If you look at his goal tally, he's got 21 goals in 25 appearances. Fantastic stuff, top of the league in terms of goals scored for any team. Really, really amazing stuff. Then we get to Jenson Bennett on 72 plus 4, before Michael Coyne, who's grown to 67 plus 3. Then Alex Winter, a real player, and then a couple more real players before we get to Darren Paulett. Still hasn't grown a point, but his stats are growing a little bit, so hopefully he'll grow a point soon. Then we get to another real player before Mitsuharu Paula Daniel out on loan, 67 plus 3. Before Paddy Malloy on 63 plus 3. Then Curtis Simpson 58 plus 5. Then Adrian Robson on 67 plus 3. Then we get to a few players who haven't grown at all, which is really annoying. Not surprising really, because they haven't grown all season. Frederick Mathis has grown a couple of points in interceptions and attack position, but that is it. And then we get to Brad Knight on 65 plus 1. So that's how all our promoted players are doing this month. Right, let's get straight into our next game. We have QPR in the league. Hopefully we can get another good result, because we did quite well against Swansea in that last game. So let's see if we can get another good win. Just 4 minutes gone and we almost broke the deadlock. Bong crossing the ball in, Bennett knocking it down and Guirassy smashing it first time, unfortunately straight at the goalkeeper, who parried well. We almost made it 1-0 though shortly after, a nice move between 3 players, leading it through to Bennett, but unfortunately his wild strike was well wide. Couldn't keep that on target. QPR though, their first attack on goal and they hit the post. Bit of a wake up call for me. Their second attack though, they came on one-on-one with the keeper. Luckily for me, he came out so quickly to smother the ball, knock it behind for a corner. We had fair chances too though, Very from the edge of the box. Unfortunately his shot was straight at the goalkeeper either side and it may have gone in. So we came in at half time and once again it was very close. Very even possession, 51 to 49%. QPR with 3 shots and 1 on target. I had 2 and 1 on target. So it could have gone either way in that half. 0-0 was probably fair at half time. Second half though, Doherty once again came to my rescue, came out quickly and blocked the shot to knock it behind. And I took advantage, a lovely through ball from Very, knocking it through to Bong, who put it in at the near post to make it 1-0. We rely on Bong so much and he comes through for us, and that was a great through ball from Very as well. Maybe a little bit lucky that the goalkeeper didn't do better, but Bong is now on 21 goals in the Premier League, leading scorer, and shortly after we made it 2. How about that for an assist? Lovely back heel from Bennett, setting off Bong, and he just passed it into the corner. I love goals like that, just a really calm, measured shot into the corner, and how about that for a cheeky assist from Bennett? Bong using his pace to get away from the defender and making it 2-0, up to 22 goals in the season now. Just an absolutely superb play from him. QPR tried hard to bring it back, but they couldn't even get that shot on target. I felt quite lucky though with that one, but we finished at 2-0 winners. QPR had 6 shots, but only 2 of them on target. They dominated possession as well. They just did not make the most of the chances that they had on goal. On the other hand, I had 3 shots, 2 of them on target, and they both went in, so it was a very efficient performance, making the most of our chances and coming in deserved 2-0 winners, I think. at the end of that one. As for ratings, Doherty got the man of the match with an 8.4, really solid, saved me a few times at the back, came off his line really quickly to smother the shots, did really well. Bond got an 8.1 rating, another solid performance from our main man, and Bennett got a 7.4 and Very with a 7.3, so some good performances and a very good result, 2-0 away from home against QPR. Okay, I was kind of worried this would happen. We have a message from Bong saying that he would like to have a wage increase, and as you may know, I have basically no money left at all, so let's go and have a look at how much he wants. Okay, so he's currently on £7,000 and he wants £40,000, and as you can see in the top right, my remaining wage budget is £3,000, and I've got about £70,000 left in the transfer budget. So even if I put all that in the wage budget, there's still no way I'd be able to afford the increase that he wants. So I'm gonna have to just try and hold on until next season when I'll get a new budget and I'll be able to afford this. It will annoy him, but luckily there's no January transfer window or anything like that coming up, so it's not like he can be bought by another team. So hopefully we can just hold on till next season and then give him a new wages next season. Right, so I asked you guys before about players I should get rid of out of my youth academy because it's getting pretty full and I want to start purging it a little bit, get rid of the players who aren't quite as good. So as we go through, I'm going to be getting rid of some players. So I think I'll be getting rid of any player like this, like Craig Lucas, where his potential range is within the 70s, nothing in the 80s at all. So he's probably got like an average potential 76, so I reckon I can get rid of him. Let's see who else. So we have Fernando Monzon, 71 to 75 again, average potential of about 73, that's just not really good enough, so I'll let him go. Giles Fulton, average potential 75, and we've got some speedy wingers already in our first team, so I don't think I'm going to really miss him, so I will let him go. And same with John Mahoney actually, average potential 75 as well, so he can go. Let's have a look. Anyone else? Yep, Martin DeWitt, 73 to 79 to average potential 76, central midfielder. Don't think we need him. And okay, I think that's it for now. So I'm just going to run through our players quickly, so you can see who we've got left in the academy. We've cleared a bit of space, so hopefully these players are going to turn out to be really good, and we're not going to miss the players that we released. Okay, up next we've got Chelsea, and I'm actually going to just sim this game, just to get through it quickly. I think we would probably lose if we played it, and we're probably going to lose if we sim it, so it may not make much difference. So let's sim it and see how we can do against a really strong team like this. We are home, hopefully that will give us a little bit of a boost. No, we lose 2-1, that's not too surprising. The result could have been a lot worse, to be honest. So 2-1 loss against Chelsea isn't too bad, I suppose. And you know what, I think I'm going to sim this game as well against Stoke. They're only one place above us and we have a game in hand on them, so hopefully we can get a good result against them and move above them. But no, we lose 3-1, so that's 2 games in a row now that we simmed and then lost. Hasn't gone too well, and Bong hasn't scored in that one either. So 3-1 loss against Stoke, pretty disappointing. Right, that is all I've got time for in this episode. Like I said earlier in the video, can you guys let me know whether you want me to sim more games, promote our youth players and then get into next season, or whether we should keep playing matches, play every single game so you can see the players in action. Let me know which you'd rather I did, because it's not long now until FIFA 16 comes out, so I want to try and end this series end it the way that you want it to go. So yeah, send me all your thoughts and feedback on that, on how you want me to do it next. If there are any other players in the youth academy as well you reckon I should get rid of, let me know. I did get rid of the ones which I thought probably weren't good enough, but if there's anyone else you think should go, tell me that as well. The Scouting Goal contest this month is the last one before FIFA 16, so I've opened it out so it's on any position. As long as the player is aged 18 or under, they can be in any position at all. So it gives you loads and loads of opportunities to find a good player. It's not too specific at all. So if you found a really good scouted player that's aged 18 or under, make sure you take a picture when they are in the youth academy or just after they've been promoted. Try to make sure there's no stat growth at all, just to make it fair for everybody else. You can then send that picture to @FIFA Scouting on Twitter using the hashtag ScoutingGod, or you can send it to facebook.com/FIFA Scouting Tips. Or you can leave a link to the image in the comments below, or you can even submit it on FIFAscoutingtips.com. Those are ways of doing that, and that will end at the end of September, right about the time that FIFA 16 comes out. So you got a little bit of time left on that one. So keep all your feedback coming as well. Anything you want me to do before FIFA 16 comes out, any sort of guides or tutorials or anything like that, let me know as well. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Okay, I just spotted we've got a little notification coming up there. 3 hours left to go. Please, can this be? Oh, good, it is. Thank God. 3 hours left on the transfer deadline day.